But now, even today, we're learning new things still about our opponent. And we're going to talk a little bit about this because it's not negative campaigning and it's not mean-spirited to call someone out on their record, their plans, or their associations. So we're going to do it. We'll talk a little bit about this interesting assortment of friends from Chicago of our opponents. Now, it's important for Americans to know so that you have all the information in order to make a good decision on November 4th. Now, in case you missed the latest item, let me summarize. It seems that there has been yet another radical professor from the neighborhood who spent time with Barack Obama, and this fellow, the relationship goes back years, this fellow's name is Rashid Khalidi. And in addition to being a political ally of Barack Obama, he's a former spokesman for the Palestinian Liberation Organization. So, the twist here is that there's a videotape of a party for Mr. Khalidi, and in that, Barack Obama, he being there at the videotape in a party in 2003, Barack was there, and we know that some very derogatory things were said about Israel and about American support for that nation. And among other things, Israel was described as the perpetrator of terrorism instead of the victim. And what we don't know, though, is how Barack Obama responded to these slurs against this country that he now professes to support, because the reason we don't know is that the newspaper that has the tape of all this, the LA Times, refuses to release it. So, it must be nice for a candidate to have a major news organization looking after his interests like that, and maybe other politicians would love to have a pet newspaper of their very own.